Hey, I'm ElusiveKev, Mr. Cole. Welcome back to the Rally 4. As now we're trying out a championship. We're going to America, Niger and South Africa in the Extreme-Khana. Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10 now. So it costs 6,000 to enter, but look at that reward, 150,000 if we win it all. So we go for 3 laps. And our new car, and it definitely has a bit more of a kick. At the start, oh my god. Feels like we're controlling an F1 car compared to that Honda we had before. This is a motoring fast beast, a grippy beast as well. So manoeuvrable. And we definitely have changed some of the setup settings as well for this car. Gave it that setup we used on the Honda so effectively around here last time. With the shorter gearing, with the brakes a bit more forward. Let's go into the double left and up through this left-hander, and see really having to manage the throttle. That's a bit wide. Held on though. It's 4:59.2 to beat. Feel like I can definitely beat it in this car. So awesome to drive. Oh god, almost jumped way too far there. Clipping the sides. There goes 7.3 up. Maybe should have put the difficulty up all the way. Forgot to do that. Because it's still at 90. But I thought they increase the performance of all the other cars as well. It might actually be a challenge, but maybe not. Get out of the hairpin. It's nice being able to take that normally. And through that right hander. And uphill. God, this thing is so planted. They say it's not a rally car spec, but it feels like a rally car. Oh, well, it drives, of course. Mitsubishi pretty successful with their Evos, rallying. 4-time champs with Tommy Mäkinen from 96 to 99. And challenge for the championship as well with him, 2001. Losing out to the Subaru, their arch rivals. The Subaru of the late Richard Burns. That's 18.8, this is ridiculous. Does it go through the left? Love this thing already, love it so much. A bit wide, look at that, you can take a late apex as well. No qualms. Got a little bit of a straight and hard on the brakes. Right, but it's nothing for this car, nothing at all. It's going to be close to a 440 rather than 459, isn't it? Able to be so aggressive, this guy, and he just responds. Doesn't mind it at all. Surprised I haven't hit any of these cones. Thought I jinxed myself there. Might be better than 440. This has been a stellar final, that. 426. What about that? Plus 20 points. So it's a bit of a tiny gap. for victory, and then 4th the podium, and then 4th, and then down to 5th, and then it's just single point increments down to 13th you get 4 points. So that's a good start to the championship. So we're at Niger then. Got 459.2. Could be close to a 430 again in this car though. So once again we're over 3 laps. Massive jumps around it. Very interesting to see how different this is round here compared to the Honda. Was expected manoeuvre better, but might catch us out in a couple of places like that. Lost 6 seconds. Just because he carried too much speed over a jump, the car wouldn't stop. They're going to have to use the handbrake a bit more. As he clipped the bells on the outside. Get no additional time penalties. I thought they'd give you additional time penalty at anything outside. Getting the brakes, locking up everywhere. Wonderful on this surface. Oh, that's nicely into that corner though. We're just going to have just engine brake everywhere. Try and use the brakes as least amount as we can. Around it. Go over the jumps. Not bad at all. We've got a 6-second gap to build as well on this thing. At least not using the brakes, which you can slide the car around and make it reach for the stars. There's a 6 seconds back. Got some work to do. So get through that corner. Right into the apex. So it's this corner where we messed up previously. Let's see if we can just back it in a bit more. There we go, glue to the apex this time. I'm feeling like I have to drive this like 90% round it. I can't push this car around it. I'm just going to go into the bells in this section. To the left. Just use that handbrake. Turn. Oh, we can't get rid of that dirt. It's going to bug me on the final lap. It's all the way down to 1st. Then into the donut. Love that the banking works for you there as well. Going again. I think after this we go to Cape Town, we go to South Africa. That's our bogey Extreme-Khana event. We haven't won there yet. But no doubt we have a good chance of winning in this thing. It's a 1.9 back, heading on to the final lap. Let's see if we can push this thing at least 95% now. There you go, straight jump, straight landing, that's what you need to do over those jumps. Maybe dad the brakes over jumps like these as well. You're braking after. As well. Almost steered too much. So again, just getting on the power, getting called out slightly. Hey, for once didn't hit any of the bells in that section. So into the left. Get hard on the accelerator. Over the jumps. Or land it. Just about. Nicely into that hairpin. Now if we made up the gap and got a 6-second gap, everyone behind, so we're looking at 4:53. Of course, we've got 20 seconds, almost into the poles on the outside. This is going to be close, very close. To accelerate. Oh, we've done it. Easy on that final lap. Look how bent the car is though. As we win by just under 4 seconds. So 2 from 2. Looking very good in the championship. There's a good battle behind though for second. As we are revving up. You may have noticed the one thing we're doing to equalise it with the opposition is not repair our vehicle at all in this championship. So our car will still look like something that should be scrapped parts. We've got 238.7 to beat. This is the one course where we've not gone well, or at least not won in the past. That's nicely slid into. Oh, look at that. Traction off that hairpin, that donut. Again, the brakes are so good on this thing, but I'm being very cautious with it on a couple of these corners. Good acceleration from the final corner. Do we lead? Oh, half a second back. Got a good battle going on here then. Go out the hairpin. Unfortunately, I had it in second gear out the first hairpin. That's not a good idea. Oh no, got the braking wrong. That is such a tricky corner. That's not anymore. Just perfect traction off it. Straight line that as much as possible. No! Get the belts on the inside. That's a mistake. But we're 1.3 up. And look at that sliding into the first corner. Once again had it in second when I shouldn't have had. Oh, there we go. Much tighter around that corner. That's better. Now can I get the braking right into this corner? Just about. It turned in slightly early. Actually ripping the rear end round as well. That's pretty good fun. Oh, in a rhythm now. And off the final corner. Gone the throttle so early. Surprised myself. As we win in South Africa, finally. By just 4 seconds. That was pretty close. 3 from 3. Still a good battle for second. It's still raging. So we've got to beat 438.9. On a track where we've gone well in the past. That's not good braking onto the ramp though. Now in the straight line, you can accelerate a bit. We'll get into the tight stuff. Very tight stuff. Now you can accelerate again, and you've got to aim for the gap. Can we squeeze through? Just about. Go through this section. Now the slippery floors. Be interesting to see how this car handles this section. With lots of drift. I love that. No hint of a lift in that section. Oh, didn't land it well though. Good jump. You just slide the car around the hairpin. Past the jets, over the jump. Oh, landed on the propeller. Don't think you were meant to do that. Then the exit and weave your way through this section. But we're virtually full throttle everywhere in this car. There's actual throttle management in the previous car. Not this time, though. It's the exit. God, this is such a great... Feels like short blast around this track in this car. It's a 12 seconds up. Never wanted to end in this car around here. So fun just manoeuvring it round. And I said, being able to be more full-footed than I've ever been around it. And just being able to chuck the car into the corners like this. Unbelievable speed, it feels like. It's all just about survived that section. That was a bit heart and mouth. And then we can just drift it around the plane. Just slight lift. Oh, a bit too much drift. No lift at all though through the exit. Now can we nail this jump? That's better. And now watch out for the jets. Let's watch our landing this time. Oh, into the propeller. Well, that's not good for the health of our car heading into the final race. Didn't even need to use the handbrake that time. Get into the donut. We go through a section. Wounded car now. Hopefully he's not too wounded for the final event. As now we've got the bonnet saying hello. Hopefully that doesn't fly off into our face while we go around corners. In the final event, as in this one, we've won this one and won the championship. By around 20 seconds. Got a mouthy car now. As we are 23 points ahead. With only 20 available. But look at that battle for second between... Is that 4 drivers? And just to show you the extent of our damage of our car heading to the final event. Look at the engine, 64%. Bodywork, 61%. Barely any damage to the exhaust, to the brakes. But that's about the only things that have got away with no damage. My car could barely drive in a straight line to the line. How are we going to win this thing? Beat the 5 minute 1.5 over 3 laps. Oh, and with the bonnet as well, the undulations around it, that could be interesting. Go over the jumps. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see into some corners. That's okay. That's how we've already won the championship. There's no pressure really in this event. We just have fun. See how we do an old wounded Mitsubishi. However, there's not too much repair cost after this championship. They can't even go around corners. So I can't go in a straight line, can't go around corners. Why are we still driving this thing? This is a fantastic car though. Huge step up from the Honda. And everything, even with the upgraded Honda, with the improved mobility, nimbleness, improved brakes as well. The setup does not match this car. Nor should it really. Looking at how its performance is compared to this. Oh yeah, fantastic car we've got here. It's just got 2 laps to survive to win this thing. Well, it's really struggling in a straight line. Get out the final corner. 4.2 back. That's pushing flat out in this thing now. Will it be in the final race? There's a bit of dirt there. Get out of it. I'll be able to see where I'm going. And I'm having the wipers on and the bonnet rise. Going into a corner, not the ideal thing. Finally recognise how tight that corner is. That was beautiful how the engine braking worked. How it controlled the slide around the going into that corner. Love that. Need to try that again on the final of that. I'll probably slide into the wall though. So we'll get the wipers on again. Through the corner and then round the donut. One of the best looking donuts though. Oh, I don't want to get it down to first. Oh, I hated that. Up the third. Fourth. Up to fifth. As we've got 1 lap to go in the championship, our first championship. Had it 1 for 1. And again, opponents might have to be a bit more difficult next time. So a 4.9 back. So that should be good enough for the podium, shouldn't it? No wounded car. I'll take that. Got into a fight with an aircraft, but lost it, unfortunately. At least we know what will win in a fight now, a car or a plane. They're doing a service here. Go into the hairpin again. The car just does not want to steer with the camber into that corner. And I finally realised what Niger actually reminds me of, this layout. Reminds you of sections of Argentina in the WRC games. I'm good at done. Not as wide open in parts like this, but definitely in the tighter sections, feels like it, where you had kind of the cliffs, the rock faces either side, kind of trapping you in, felt like. Definitely got that round here, like in this section. And we've got the final corner to go. We're not winning this one. They're still going to be right up there, struggling in fourth. You can hear that, struggling in a straight line for speed. Let's get out of the final corner, across the line, over 5 seconds back. But it doesn't matter. As you had 9 points to the total. And that's a straight copy and paste from the WRC game, so even bother to switch up the music. Nicely done. Has won by 15 points in the end. It looks like Roundtree won the battle for second in the end. Nicely done. Has, let's see how much prize money we've got. Oh, look at that. 220,000 despite the repair cost as well. And there's our first cup, the Extreme-Khana Championship. This is the Buggy Championship, the Hill Climb Championship, the V-Rally Cross Championship, the Rally Championship, then the World Championships as well. So we've got to pay our crew after travelling around the world. So not a lot of cost. As by winning championships, you increase your chance to participate in a World Championship. The same category. There's the end game. But try and win the World Championships as... Got a new rally. I think that is. On the National Park next time, maybe. Or the V-Rally Cross in England. Got the championship again in Extreme-Khana. Extreme-Khana in Cape Town, the rally in Kenya, the buggies in Kenya as well. Let's look at recruitment. New head mechanic. Well, he offers quite a lot. We lose in tyres, but we gain in exhaust, brakes and engine. God, we're getting lots of turnover now, aren't we? And a new mechanic as well. Oh, smashes our car mechanic. Getting those into level 10. And a new engineer as well. As well, let's replace the Cameroon engineer. So getting some tyres, electronics. We lose a bit on the engine and radiator, but we gain exhaust, gearbox, chassis. And a new head engineer as well. Oh, we lose on radiator and electronics, but gain massively in the engine. Then finally an agent, a car seller. Decreases the price of rally cars. We don't mind that. And then let's look at the info board, because there's quite a few contract offers. I haven't looked at those in a long time, have we? So buy electronics car part upgrade. We accept that. And then recruit a level 12 engineer. I'm not sure how soon that's going to happen. And then we've got the financial report as well. Look at all of that. Looking very pretty. And look at that on the results first, all the books, the board. So let's look at the garage. Let's see what we can upgrade then. As we've got the 2 Extreme-Khana cars. We've got a buggy. Let's look at the buggy. No doubt we've got upgrades there. So we've got chassis. Increases it a bit. Gearbox. Look at that increase. Definitely need to increase that as well, the gearbox. So that's our buggy nicely upgraded. Then our Renault Alpine, our favourite rallycross car. Our only rallycross car. But definitely one of our favourite cars as well. Let's improve the brakes, no doubt about that. Let's just chuck the money at everything, shall we? And then our rally car. Oh, we can't improve anything there. What about a hill climb car? Oh, we can improve everything. Let's do that to the BMW. There's an increase in the speed, increasing in brakes, acceleration, tyres as well, suspension. There's an electronics upgrade, so we completed that contract as well. That's actually our most competitive, our highest performance vehicles are the BMW 3 Series. 433, better than the Evo X, or Evo 10 should I say. So let's go back to the info board. Get a congrats, get our $500, and I hope you enjoyed this episode then. Doing the championship for the first time. You can return to the Extreme-Khana Championship. Return to Niagara Air Force Base, Cape Town and Detroit. Well, so we might try some other events. Try this rally maybe. I haven't done a rally in ages. So thanks for watching. We'll find out next time.